Oh yeah. 84-hour time, y'all. It's going down. Buckle up. Oh. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Garrow. Moon Guy. J Hood. Joe. 777. Pure Ghosty. Gorilla Tar. That's right. That's right. Coming through with the Roseanne theme song intro. One of the top, the Roseanne intro is one of the top 5 TV sitcom intros, am I right? One of the top sitcoms, period. Roseanne, dude? What up, Chris Barrett? Mr. Bill, Comic Mag Musings. You know, it's a shame what happened to Roseanne. She had a great run. TV royalty, in my opinion. They brought the show back. It was a huge success. It was right at the perfect time, I think, when it was like, let's see a blue-collar family again on television instead of these LA hipster families. I'll say it. Just like, we need a show like that. And they nixed her for like Twitter stuff. Like, come on, man. How you gonna cancel Roseanne? I was very sad to hear that. Anyway, Sam I Am Comics. What's up, brother? Yep, Gosu knows what's up. Roseanne is still great. Absolutely, I agree. She's a little nutty nowadays, but she's still funny. She still means well. What up, Stay Puff? I like Sanford and Son when it comes to. Hold on. This is an underrated comment. I like Sanford and Son when it comes to saxophone comedy themes. Such a specific category. You know, when you're talking saxophone, sitcom comedy themes, you gotta go with Sanford and Son. Oh, great comment, J Hood. How many saxophone comedy themes are there? Roseanne, Sanford and Son is. I might have to put. Oof, that's tough. They're neck and neck for me. Sanford and Son is so good. What up, Tricky Trapster? ABC dropped the ball on how they treated the Roseanne thing. I thought so. They had the hottest show. Yeah. I think it's because it's like, it all comes back to like Trump bullshit. She liked Trump or something, and like all the wheels fell off. Damn it. Yo, Aaron, what's up, man? Hill Street Blues. I don't know that one. Hill Street Blues. Can we play this real quick? Let's see. It's an 84-hour, guys. This is the preamble. This is the preamble segment of the show. I got a fire flea market haul to share with you guys. But we gotta touch on saxophone TV themes first. First order of business. I'm searching Hills. All right, I got it pulled up, guys. I've never heard this before. Let's see what Joey Bag of Seven is getting at with this Hill Street Blue. I've heard of the show. I really don't know what it is. Looks like it's a cop show. Okay, geez, 2 ads on this one. I'm keeping it silent during the ads. Hill Street Blues theme, 1981 to 1987 is when this program ran. Let's see what we got here. We got some piano up top. I'm waiting for the sax. There it is. Okay. I can dig it. I need a little more sax. Give me some more sax. Come on. Oh, is that an oboe? It sounds like an oboe. Oh, wait. You know, I don't know, Joe. That seems like more of a TV. I mean, that seems like more of a piano theme than a sax theme. But there was a little. I might think it's an oboe. Strong theme, but yeah, more piano. Woo, you know, I had to do it for you, man. What's up, William Smallwood? Okay. So, thank you for that. We got a couple things up top of the program. We covered the sax TV themes. I think we got a good handle on that. Recent read review. I finished Tokyo Ghost this morning. And I got to say, solid. Solid run. Solid team up of Rick Remender, who I'm a fan of Rick Remender's writing. He was the writer of the Uncanny X-Force run, which I like very much. Also, I think East to West, right? Didn't he write East to West? And he wrote Tokyo Ghost with Sean Gordon Murphy on the artwork. Pretty cool. It almost had like some American flag vibes to it, of like everyone really getting into being transfixed by the media and technology, dystopian type future. Pretty good stuff. And so I thought the writing was well done. And the artwork inside. Sean Gordon Murphy has, I've noticed a couple tropes of his. And one is he likes to do this thing where he like takes up a big part of the panel with just like the scenery and puts the characters real small. Like he likes to draw detailed backgrounds, which that's becoming a lost art. How many artists do we know are super lazy with the backgrounds? My boy Sean Gordon Murphy is not. Look at this panel. Like you see how he's got the small characters here, but showing you the big scale of the mountain that they're fighting behind. That's a little trope of his that I don't, you don't see very often. Here's a cool panel. When they're all like, they're falling down a waterfall, but they're fighting on the way down the waterfall. Again, pointing out the trope again of big scale background, small characters. So the art's dope, and let me point out this pretty cool shadow silhouette sword fight. I mean, is that nice or what? It's good shit. It's good shit. So Tokyo Ghost is a recommend from the Comic Head 84 network. We give it the stamp of approval here. What's up, Gorilla Todd? I don't know if I said what up to Gorilla Todd before. What up, man? Looked like you had a successful auction last night. Looked like it was pretty popping. I only lurked for a couple minutes just to see how it was going. It looks like it was going good, so good for you, man. It looks like my boy Gorilla Todd's auctions are picking up steam, and you got to check them out on Saturday nights. Saturday nights, Gorilla Todd is running good auctions. I like to be a part of those, you know, even if I'm not a every week panelist. You'll catch me on there with Todd. He runs a good ship over there. Don Dizzle, what up, man? His art has a great surface, backed up by a mastery of the comic art form. Mm, 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 mm. Only a fellow artist could hit the nail on the head, such as J Hood. Dude, I agree. Sean Gordon Murphy might be the best writer, artist, technician of the current generation. I've been singing his praises mucho lately, and I'm with you. I think he's like a lost art. I've said it before, a dying breed of what we used to deal with. We used to be common fare back in the day of one guy would write the book, draw the book, and was capable of doing classic covers. SGM fits that bill. So I just think he needs put a little more respect on his name, is all I'm saying. I'm a big fan. Auctions on YouTube. Yeah, man, auctions on YouTube. That's where it's at. He what do you call it? I was just talking about this with someone earlier of like, we were talking about eBay, people like kind of marking up books on eBay and heritage auctions and even on Instagram sales. And I said, you know what? I know people talk about auction fatigue on YouTube, but I will say it is one of the purer landscapes of books selling for kind of what they should, you know, because the chat just kind of decides what they're willing to pay for it, as opposed to books ending up on eBay all at these crazy asking prices. So even though, yeah, sometimes it feels like you'll turn on your subscription feed and it's like filled with auctions. I feel you. But, you know, it's good to see a little meritocracy in the selling of books. So I say, let the auctions roll, baby. That's what I say. Don Dizzle says too many auctions. Well, I don't know. I don't know about too many. What is it? I mean, there's like thousands of videos on YouTube, so plenty of alternatives. Boom. So we covered that. We covered sitcoms, themes. We covered my review of Sean Gordon Murphy. One more news break before we get to the flea market haul. What up, JP? Breaking news. Oh, I need a breaking news fucking clip. What's the closest thing I have to a breaking news clip? Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Breaking news is Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2. Yo, what up, Funk? Good to see you, man. Oh, shit. Man, this might be a ruse. Kenny might not actually even have books. That's right. I just put Hall in the title to lure you in to come and hang out with me. No, look, it's a stack of books. I just figure you can just look at books. I mean, looking at books is fun, but I also like communing with the chat. Let's shoot the shit a little bit, man. Sunday afternoon. Let's shoot the shit a little bit. as we get to some books. So my last point of note here is, and I'd like your input, Black Panther 2 is happening. It's confirmed. They announced like a beginning of production date or something like that. And they also announced the casting of the villain in Black Panther 2. Breaking news. Who did they cast? They casted this motherfucker right here. This guy. Tenoch Huerta. Tenoch Huerta is cast in Black Panther 2 as the villain. He's a Mexican actor from Narcos, the Narcos Netflix series. What do you guys think, man? Does that look like a Namor to you? I mean, maybe I could see it. Does that look like a Doctor Doom to you? I don't know. Who else could it be? I don't know. I guess I'm probably not well versed enough in Black Panther to like really know the deep part of his villain bench, you know? So if you guys have any ideas, because I've been hoping, fingers crossed, that Namor, it just seems too perfect to have Namor be the antagonist in part 2. It just would be perfect. They already teased Atlantis in, you know, in the Avengers Endgame movie. I just think it'd be fantastic. But who knows? Joey Bags says tarantula. There we go. Could be tarantula. Yo, what up, Simeon? Thanks to have you join us. I'm about to show the flea market haul. You missed best TV show sitcom with a saxophone theme music discussion. And you missed the 84 review of the Tokyo Drift series. Now we're talking about Black Panther 2 villain cast, and it's this guy. So we'll see. You know what? Funk says I could see Namor, and honestly, I could see Namor too in that. I could see this guy being Namor. But, it's just speculation at this point. It's just speculation. Hey, Glitter and Duct Tape. One of the better screen names. Well, we got to the bottom of that. It's probably Namor. It's settled. Bam! Drop the gavel. Let's get to these flea market books. So it's Sunday. I did my Sunday morning, almost tradition of hitting them flea markets, hitting them streets. It's one of my favorite things to do. Get out in the wild, pound the pavement, dig through those boxes, see what gems I can find, as I do on those Sundays. What up, Biggie Shaq? Namor versus Panther would be awesome. I'm convinced. Go out and buy first appearance of Namor now. Good luck with that. Oh, I know. I busted out. It's been brought to my attention that my Magneto sketch cover, negative space sketch cover, may be phallic in nature. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not oblivious to the phallic nature of this cover. Was it intentional? You never know. But I do think it looks pretty cool. I do think it looks pretty cool. The 84 sketch cover factory has been in strong production. Let me just tell you that. And there's some fuego going on there. But we're going to put a pin in that. Here's what I picked up at the flea market. I didn't spend a tremendous amount, and I feel like I got a pretty decent bang for my buck. First, I'm a Boris the Bear fan. I'm a Boris the Bear collector. I don't have the issue number 1 until now. So I picked up issue 1 through 11 for $5. And they're all in great condition. They're all high grade. Boris the Bear is awesome. Early Dark Horse. It's kind of like satire on the state of comic books at this time. Boom. I think it's good shit. Number 5, Dump Thing. Number 6, which the first published, well, see, I always thought of it as first published artwork by Rob Liefeld, because he has artwork in the fan pinup page. Technically, it's like first published by a major company, Rob Liefeld artwork, because the first, I'll show you the page if you haven't seen it. Technically, he worked on that Megaton, some book Megaton, which wasn't even on any publishing. It was just like Megaton Comics. It was a very independent situation. But this is the Rob Liefeld page. It says, Boris fan pinup page, guest artist Rob Liefeld. It's pretty good. It doesn't look like your classic Rob Liefeld. The feet look pretty good, even though we're talking like cartoony Boris the Bear feet. But that's what's kind of interesting about that book. But either way, it's a good run, man. Here's Funk Comics. Wouldn't it be funny if I just cropped out the word cover 84 and have it just say, I want that Magneto wiener? I might do that in post-production. Rob, before he was trying to mimic image artists. Yeah, maybe that's the truest Rob Liefeld art, is Boris the Bear. Number 7. Oh, good call. He did have pouches. That's a good call. He did have pouches on. Yo, what up? Who that? Good to see you, man. What number is this? 10? 8. Look at him just burying fools. He's burying the Ninja Turtles. He's burying Looney Tunes inspired characters. That looks like Bebop and Rocksteady, maybe. Here lies Ninja Critters. Look at that. Junk titles on that headstone. He's burying junk titles. He don't give a fuck, man. Boris the Bear was pretty hard-hitting stuff. There's number 9. Homage to like those anniversary issues. What up, my man? Aggressively. And Captain Comics. Ahoy. Number 10. In this issue, we exercise our right to arm bears. Come on, that's good. And lastly, issue number 11. Papow. So yeah, man, I was pumped. I have most of these issues, but I didn't have number 1. I didn't have number 11. I think I had all the other ones. I think I have 2 through 10. So, no, I have 2 through 9. I didn't have 10 and 11. And then I think I have some higher number issues. So, bam, solidified my Boris run. My early Boris run. I see the hunt for anthropomorphic characters. I've been urging Madness to pull a TMNT1 Adventures from his flea market. Yeah, I've been keeping my eye out for that book. I haven't seen it. I haven't found that one in the wild just yet, man. Because they got a lot of Archies. Do I have the Punisher Boris the Bear cover? I'm not sure. Is it a Boris the Bear comic, but he's swiping the Punisher? Yo, what's up, Pat Wall? Thank you for reminding the people to hit that like button. I scooped up this one on the cheap. Micronauts number 8. It's the first appearance of Captain Universe. It's funny, Captain Universe like showed up on the Tom list today or the other day recently because of some character, Mr. E, something like that. But this is the first appearance of Captain Universe. There's been a lot of different Captain Universes. Captain Universe is like almost like the Phoenix Force. It's like a power set, and then it just inhabits different people. Like in the Captain Universe run, it's like Marvel. I think it might be Marvel Spotlight. Yeah, Marvel Spotlight 9, second series. Yep, that's the one. Marvel Spotlight has like a run of Captain Universe, and just in that run of like 10 issues, there's like 3 different Captain Universe hosts. So a bunch of people have had the power of Captain Universe. Spider-Man had it, Silver Surfer had it, the Hulk had it. It's like a traveling power set. The Unipower or the Omnipower is called, something like that. So that's the deal with that. I grabbed this one up. Thor number 8. A Phantom variant. I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, it's not necessarily a book that's got much of a home in my PC, but I said, you know what? Lady Thor's hot. ASM 300's hot. Why don't I just get this Lady Thor ASM 300 swipe? So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Biggie Shacks at Walmart. Oh, these, you know what, this was kind of an impulse buy, and it was short money. Cowl number 1. Cowl was an Image series. In 2014, I got back into going to the LCS and picking up books on Wednesday. So there's like books that dropped, new series that dropped in 2014, I'm up on. Like the Moon Knight Warren Ellis run, and then it turned into the Rick Remender run, was 2014. So I have that run. There was a Magneto run that came out in that year. There was a Punisher run drawn by Mitch Gerards that I have the whole run. And this is another one. It's funny, like I know there's like 10 titles from 2014 that I picked up all the new issues. Cowl was one of them. It's a Chicago Organized Workers League. And it's kind of like that, almost like that Watchmen-esque vibe of making superheroes really grounded in reality. And they're like state workers. You know, see how it says like Chicago Chicago Organized Workers League. So there's like a union. There's like a superhero union in the city of Chicago. And it was a pretty cool premise. I was like, who knows? Maybe like I got them for $1. So I said, you know what, man? They're all in minty shape. I like the run. I have 1 through 10 or 1 through 12. So I said, why don't I pick up some copies of Cowl and tuck them away in my little spec briefcase? You know what I mean? We got, is that, no? I thought I saw Varangian. Oh, there he is. Varangian Vigilante. What's up, brother? Yeah. Gil read this run. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it was on my pull list in the year that it was coming out. I stuck with it for a while. It was good. I scooped up the Fantastic Four roast. How cool is that? The Fantastic Four roast. I'd never seen this before. And it was pretty good. Like the comic plays out just like you would expect. What's up, Comics for Thomas? It's like everyone goes up to the podium and roasts the Fantastic Four. Thor goes up, has his page. The Watcher comes up. One of the funniest ones is Ghost Rider pulls up and he's like, I came here to roast the Fantastic Four with my fire powers, spirit of vengeance, but there's no evil in their heart. So I'll just roast their chickens instead. And he blasts their entree of chicken and bounces. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Dr. Doom drops a little roast. Oh, there's a good one. Where is it? Namor rolls up. Well, first Iron Man shows up, and I think he's drunk. And he starts hitting on Susan Storm. See how he's on one knee in front of Sue Storm? He's like, a girl that looks as good as you should never be invisible. And then Mr. Fantastic is pretty much saying like, hey, dude, that's my wife. Don't talk to my wife like that. And then Namor swoops in and says, yeah, only I can talk to his wife like that. And then he dumps a cup of water on his head to hydrate while Sue Storm blushes. This is the good shit I'm talking about. It was pretty funny. Ha. Pat Wall noticed Nightcrawler's hair. Nightcrawler does look a little crazy on there, doesn't he? Next up, what did we grab? I grabbed the X-Men Blockbuster Video promotional comic, Be Extra Safe with the X-Men. I mean, how can I leave this behind for $1? Blockbuster Video promotional comic. Shout out to Metarog, the patriarch of promotional comics, the president of the Promotional Comic Society. It's pretty funny. It's about don't talk to strangers. It's filled with sexual predators trying to come after little kids, but then being foiled by the X-Men. It's pretty good stuff. So we got the Blockbuster Video Edition X-Men comic. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like getting the PSA. Really, Metarog put me onto it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind picking those kind of books up too. What's next? Just grabbed a cool issue of Swamp Thing number 13, with a nice Rising from the Grave cover. I thought that was pretty sweet. Snagged out a little 20-cent Swamp Thing. This one, I don't know. It just seemed like an interesting variant. I thought it was cool. It's like a Susan, what does it say? Benefiting the season. Sorry, reading is hard. It says benefiting Susan G. Komen for the cure. It's a breast cancer cure benefit comic book, which I thought was pretty interesting. You'll see like the pink color scheme for breast cancer awareness. All the heroes have pink incorporated into their costumes. And I think I don't think this is a promotional comic though. This isn't like breast cancer promotional issue. It's a main issue of Avengers with the breast cancer awareness variant, which I thought was pretty interesting. So I scooped that up. Aaron says, I don't believe in benefiting breast cancer. Fair enough. Right, we want to benefit breast cancer treatment research, more specifically. Uh-oh. He's going to hold his opinion on that organization. We're going to put a pin in that before Mr. Garrell gets canceled. Okay, next up. You know, when I find a cool, like, monster, Bronze Age comic, I'm finna grab it. So we got Creatures on the Loose number 13. With this creature jumping out of the TV screen, dude. Look at that. The creature from Krogar. Yeah, Varangian. I was pointing out earlier, you know, the phallic nature of the Magneto negative space variant. You know what I'm saying? But it's a collector's item for that reason. All right, now we're gonna get into some of the more spicy stuff. We're gonna check this out. Blood log? Damn, I never heard that term. The blood log. I got some Incredible Hulk comics. So let me show them in number order. I grabbed 297, which is a cool Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I like how he has the crazy reflection in the water. I dig it. Pretty cool Hulk issue right here. We got Hulk number 220. That's a fantastic drawing of the Hulk. My ray machine has transformed your friend into an animal, Hulk. Now wait to see what it does to you. Look at this jabroni with his ray. Bam. And lastly, this one really caught my eye. I was like, damn, that is badass. I'd never seen this one. Hulk number 206. I like how they added to it, almost looks like it's part of the title of the comic. The Incredible Hulk, a man brute berserk. And look at him rampaging. That is some fire Hulk action. The Incredible Hulk, a man brute berserk. This is it. The Hulk goes on a rampage, more savage, more brutal than ever before. Damn. Who is the artist? Oh, it's Cockrum. Dave Cockrum, the classic X-Men artist. Dave Cockrum killing it. He's probably underrated. I think maybe David Cockrum is not brought up enough as just a Bronze Age icon. Look at this clean artwork, clean line work, great inking, good layout. Cockrum is a beast. Yeah, a red background does make the Hulk pop, doesn't it? Okay, we're down to the last few books, and I think it's appropriate to drop this. Oh, wait. I hit the wrong button. I think it's appropriate to drop this. That's right. Banger warning. I found this puppy on the sneak, on the stealth buy. Boom. The Tick, number 1. Now, here's my question. I know there's multiple printings of the Tick, number 1. And I know there's a Tick number 1 that has a white background. I think Bub has it. I think this is a first printing. I think this is Tick number 1 first print. But man, I don't know. I got to do a little more research. Because I'm not sure what that white, I think the white background might be like a special edition. It's tough to say. Spoon! That's right. But the Tick is dope. The Tick is, and I'm a fan of the Tick because the Tick is like a hometown hero for us because he's in New England. He was created in New England comics. The Tick was, the very first issues of Tick were published not even an hour away from me in Brockton, Massachusetts. Some cool black and white Tick artwork. See if we can find like a nice little action page. Boom. What year is the Tick? Let's see. 1988. I mean, it doesn't say anything about it being like a subsequent printing to like, okay. I think the first print is the black background. I think so too. But I'll do a little more research. But because I know for a fact there's like orange in red backgrounds that are later printings, but I don't know how many printings there were. What's the white one? So, pretty happy with that. New England Comics. The Tick. And then, let's go through these. Let's go from highest number to lowest number. I grabbed some issues of The Mighty Thor. And I'm pretty sure they're all Kirby. Yep. I got some Kirby Silver Age Thor. First up, Thor number 166, y'all. A god berserk. The Thunder God battles as never before. We're talking second appearance of him, H.I.M., aka Adam Warlock. Classic battle, bow. Some nice Kirby action with them big old Kirby fists, man. DC Rebirth sucks. How did that come out? Marvel sucks, and their garbage movies ruined Hollywood and inspired trash like Doomsday Clock and Three Jokers. Whoa. Hot takes coming from Alexander. But you know what? Hot takes welcome. Get it off your chest, brother. They're garbage. I wouldn't say Marvel puts out garbage movies. It's about as good of a comic adaptation movie as you're gonna get for the most part. I'm gonna check on this. Is there a pinup in the back of the Tick? Let's see. So we have a pinup page like that. We got that. And then the back cover is kind of like a pinup. Look at that Fake Me Out Elektra. Oh shit, there's a bunch of Fake Me Out characters. Elektra, that looks like Penguin, Clark Kent. Who else we got? I think that's it. Okay, cool. He thinks that the back cover is a pinup. Nice. Alexander. Marvel movies are overrated trash. What's your and that's a fine opinion, of the Marvel movies that you think are overrated trash, which one do you think is the best of their overrated trash, and which do you think is the worst of their overrated trash? I'd be curious on your take on that. Okay, the white and black I think are both first prints. Okay, cool. I was hoping so. Man Cave. Check it out, buddy. I think I got myself a first printing, Tick number 1 from the flea market today. Pretty cool. Okay, we got Alexander weighing in. Iron Man sucks. But there is a better alternative version of it called Tetsuo, the Iron Man. Tetsuo, the Iron Man is a Japanese cyberpunk body horror movie. There you go, man. Tetsuo the Iron Man. I can dig that. I wonder if that has anything to do with. I'm a Lupe Fiasco fan, and he has an album called Tetsuo and the Youth. And I know Lupe is a big Japanese anime fan. I wonder if there's some inspiration or crossover. Okay, let's get back to my final Thor books. So, boom. Thor number 166. Thor battles him, Adam Warlock. Second appearance of him, Kapow. So 165 is the one where he's like, got his hand out, right? I wouldn't mind getting that one too. That one's pricey. I also picked up Thor number 127, The Hammer in the Holocaust. Awesome Kirby Pieta cover with Odin carrying his son, Thornstein. Walter Thornstein. That's his real name. They just shortened it to Thor. But we got Odin holding Walter Thornstein in his arms in sadness. Pow, pow, pow. 166 is a better cover than 165. I agree with that, Man Cave. We got a nice battle on the cover of this. Yeah, man. I've been keeping my eye out for that Kirby Thor. And then lastly, of Arnold Thorberger's comics here. I was pretty hyped about this one. I got a good deal on it. Thor number 118, or Journey into Mystery 118. First appearance of the Destroyer. Bam. That's a pretty cool book. Yeah, and they are in nice shape. I'm the only Thorstein here. It's Donald Blake, not Walter Thornstein. I don't know about that. I'm talking about original continuity. He was originally, Jack Kirby wanted to call him Walter Thornstein. It's documented. So, bam. Quick recap of today's proceedings. Let's see. Ooh, I like the hot take stuff. Let's dig in. Tetsuo is just big studio trash. Iron Man showed what an indie studio could do. There's aggressively weighing in. Doomsday Clock is awful. And the idea of it is garbage. It made me hate superheroes. Damn. I only like them when they're dark and edgy and sad and realistic. HBO Watchmen is awesome. I would agree. I did dig HBO Watchmen, even though it didn't really feel like it felt kind of inspired by Watchmen, but it didn't. It felt like it was something other than Watchmen, but it was still a dope show. I thought it was well done. HBO just always knocks it out the park in general, and I didn't think Doomsday Clock was that bad. It's one of those books where it's like the art is so good. I'm just rolling with the story. Like the story was good enough to keep me checking out that. What was it, Gary Frank? I like Gary Frank's artwork. Yeah, Alex is on a tear. That's all right, man. Tears are welcome. Let's shit on some stuff. We oh yeah, so quick recap for the early or the late arrivals. I gave a review of Tokyo Ghost. I thought it was very well done. Like I said, I had American flag vibes from some of the concept points. Sean Gordon Murphy's artwork is top notch. Rick Remender is a great writer. Thumbs up to Tokyo Ghost. It has the 84 channel stamp of approval. Black Panther 2, villain, casted. That's right, breaking fucking news. It's this guy. Tenochi Huerta is going to be the villain in Black Panther 2. Who is he going to play? We don't know, dude. We don't know. Could it be Namor? I think that's the most, common guess. And I could see it. I could see it. I saw someone say Kraven the Hunter. I'm like, no. Let's let aggressively sound off as well, because let's remind you of Alexander's take. Doomsday Clock made him hate superheroes. Doomsday Clock had a profound effect on this man's fandom. To which aggressively's take is, HBO Watchmen had the artistic credibility of a Happy Meal toy, which I think means not much. Doomsday Clock's last issue was the perfect answer to Watchmen. Yeah, you know what? I really like Doomsday Clock's last issue. There was like long gaps in between the issues, so sometimes I'd be like losing my place and shit. But that last issue of Doomsday Clock was kind of like an homage to Superman. It was a pretty enjoyable read. I will say, it was a pretty enjoyable read. Let's see. So, Tokyo Ghost, good. This guy, Namor? Question mark? You be the judge. Recap of the books. Journey into Mystery, first appearance of the Destroyer. Thor 127. Pieta, Walter Thornstein. Pieta cover. Thor 166, second appearance of him. The Tick. Number 1, first appearance. We got some Dave Cockrum, Hulk, The Man Brute, Berserk, Hulk number 206. Incredible Hulk 220. Is that Cockrum again? No, that's Ernie Chan. Look at Ernie Chan killing it with the Hulk art. Incredible Hulk 297. I think Alexander is a provocateur. He's saying, fuck DC comic fans, dude. First he said that the comics weren't good. Now he's saying the comic fans are shitty too. I'll tell you what's worse than. You know what was worse than Doomsday Clock? Uh, was what was it called? Heroes in Crisis. Heroes, talk about something that it didn't make me hate superheroes, but one of the worst books I've read was Heroes in Crisis. That shit was thumbs down. Did you like that one, Alexander? That one has to fall under the bucket of sucky, right? DC sucks. Heroes in Crisis is so bad. Creatures on the Loose, number 13. Breast Cancer Awareness variant of Avengers, number 31. Swamp Thing, number 13. Rising from the Ground. Blockbuster Video promotional comic. Be extra safe with the X-Men. The Fantastic Four roast, which had legit comedy in it. They really did have the Marvel Universe come up and roast the X-Men. And there was some pretty funny moments in it that we pointed out earlier in the stream. Cowl number 1, which was a good indie series. They're adapting everything in there, these days. For $1 a piece, I said, let me grab some Cowl number 1s. Because like I said, I think I have like 1 through 12. And it was a good run. It was like, like I said, Chicago Organized Workers League. It was like a union, a Chicago union of superheroes. Very realistic, very gritty type shit. And it was fun. Who wrote it? Kyle Higgins. We had Thor number 8 with a Lady Thor ASM 300 Omaji. Micronauts number 8. First appearance of Captain Universe. And last but not least, man, scooped up that stealth buy of high grade Boris the Bear number 1 through 11, man. All day, every day, all day, day. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-poom, pa-shing. So yeah, man, that was the flea market haul. Any questions, concerns, any input before we shut this mug down and call it a day? I hadn't gone hunting for a while, so Alexander's ripping it up, yo. He said, I just want to let you know about good art. Hell yeah. Why don't we end on that? Alexander's going to tell us 3 or 4. We know what he doesn't like. DC Rebirth is trash. Doomsday Clock is trash. We're going to get 3 recommendations from Alexander Babbage. 3 of your quality, good art, comic book recommendations. Let's leave the people with some Alexander recommended reads. We're going to end this on a recommended note. You know what I'm saying? We're going to end it on a good note. Yeah, I only got the 1 tick comic. Oh shit. Molecule Man. Who, this guy? Bam. Oh, come on, what a cop out. Boo, you're supposed to recommend comic books, bro. How can we take your comic book opinion serious when you're talking about fucking Brat Pack, dude? Howard Hughes. Is that his name? Howard Hughes? The guy, the Breakfast Club guy? Alright, so Alexander blew it. What up, Bear? No, I can't. I just did the recap. I can't recap the recap. But thank you, Bear, for hopping in. Watch the rewind. It's worthwhile. Especially in the beginning. We cover best saxophone theme songs for comedy sitcoms. It's a very specific list, but we broke it down. Best comedy sitcoms with saxophone theme music. So you might want to check that out. And we checked out some cool comics along the way. All right, y'all. We out this. Remember, everyone, buy smart, buy American. Bye-bye. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to have that be my closing. I was just trying it on for size, like a little closing motto. I was going to try buy smart, buy American, bye-bye. But I'm not going to do that. I don't want to leave on that note and make you guys think that's going to be my new thing. No. My real catchphrase, as always, like I always say,